Creatives, welcome to the Daily Pick a Card and birthday reading for October 4th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 5 of diamonds. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a 6 of diamonds. All right, so I'm going to read each card and then all together for the collective. We'll talk about what kind of energy we might be bumping up into today and how we might navigate the card's messages. It is a 5 of diamonds day. Then we're going to wish the 5 of diamonds a very special birthday message. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in raising your vibration to energize your manifesting abilities. So if you picked card number 1, you got the 10 of diamonds. So this is pretty cool. This is the ecliptic card, so it's life path messages here for you. It is a messenger card, so be on the lookout for any synchronicities or any vibrations that you're running into today. The 5 of diamonds is a beautiful opportunity that you could tap into that energy of spotting right away what's ready. It's going to feel good. Jupiter energy. That's what we're in today. So with this card, it's more about finding your balance. So whatever you can do to stay in that balance is going to pay off for you in the long run. It is the balancing the up and down lifestyle. So however you make it down your path today, keeping that flow of energy calm, cool, and collected, that's the way to go. And it's the ecliptic and it's the Wheel of Fortune in the major arcana. So we're looking at that cycle of fortune and destiny. So you might want to pull a few cards, or if you have a pendulum, just ask some questions about what direction, or sit in meditation, see what comes up for you, see what's ready to make that shift. Put the effort in because it is rewards for efforts. Card number 2, the 3 of Spades. So this is Mars energy and strength energy. And again, it's about finding balance within, looking for what's ready to be tweaked. So this is about how you take care of you. How much effort have you been putting into taking care of yourself lately? Because this is saying that you are now ready to let something go, something that isn't serving you any longer. You may have already recognized that and have just put it on the back burner to deal with later, but today is the day. It's perfect energy under that 5 of diamonds energy. You're going to know exactly what the potential is in moving forward and in what direction. Great card for that. It might be a little bit of a challenge in that it's difficult to let go of something that's been serving you. However, you understand that in order to move on and into something of a higher vibration, it's time. And always with the remedies and cures, it is finding the alchemy of what you need to just take care of yourself at your core level. It's always, great to take into the account of that strength card that it represents in the major arcana, because it is you finding your composure. It's like this determination to really step into a newfound maturity. It's also about having the courage and willingness to do exactly that. Beautiful card for you to be getting. All right, let's look at the 3rd card. This is the 10 of Spades. My goodness, it is about finding balance today, isn't it? Remedies and cures, and how we're taking care of ourselves and how we are conducting ourselves on our path. This is pretty big. This is the Magician card, and it is all about understanding how to move forward through the ups and downs, the fortune and the destiny with grace. It's like the grace card. This isn't easy. This is keeping the faith. When you are in the throes of being tossed about by life, this is keeping steady, staying mentally strong, physically strong, taking care of yourself through the worst of times. And it is done through a focus, right? A focus on a positive attitude. Reminds me of someone that I had first met and didn't know. And there was a third person that happened to be there having a conversation. And later on, I found out that this person who came into the conversation with this incredibly light-hearted clarity and vision and just in the moment and joyful was actually dying of cancer. And it was just incredible to be in that presence of someone that got it and was really getting outside of her physical thing in order to continue to engage on this really beautiful level. I mean, that's not to say that you're that kind of sick, but it is to say that through whatever comes down the road today, it is going to be about how you are taking care of you on anything that's been, or through anything that's been difficult or being difficult. You may be in the middle of a difficulty. Think about how you want to do you through this, right? That's the message of this card for you today. So all together here under this Five of Diamonds energy, let's talk about that for a minute, because we could be bumping into the high vibe or the low vibe. Even though everything is in the upright position, there is still that possibility that that might be part of the challenge of today on how we are being tested in our stability through adversity, really, and how we handle the bumps in the road. We're going to be like Betty Davis, and hang on to your hats, boys. It's going to be a bumpy ride. She was into it. And I often am, if I'm in the right mood, as long as I'm not triggered, that'll be the day, right? All right, so the Five of Diamonds, happy energy, it's justice energy. So we're going to see that come around today. How beautiful an opportunity is that? It's maximizing whatever opportunity you have. It's for abundance. It is having that glow of the diamond suit, just that aura of being this really lightness in the dark. It's like turning on the light bulb and recognizing the gems out there. It is working it through. It's not an easy card. It is going to take some effort, rewards for efforts, and we're going to need to have our true grit tested to get there from here. But that's okay. We're going to do it. We aren't going to mind because we've got that Jupiter energy going for us, and it's happy energy. It's, like I said, justice energy. So we're going to hold ourselves accountable. We're going to make good choices with integrity, and we're going to figure out how to accept the consequences at the end of the day. And when we can own that, we've done it. We will successfully raise our vibration. All right, best of luck to everyone. Let's move on to the birthday message and see how all of this might work into the chart of the day. All right, happy birthday, Five of Diamonds. Let's see what you get for the Creativity Oracle and your invitation into a closer look as to how you might raise your vibration. All right. Collaboration. Creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in others. So, yeah, it's kind of like I was just saying earlier about how you do you when it comes to sharing. How much is that of a collaboration, and how much of it is just you coming into who you are, the situation, with all of your high and low vibes? Because the lower vibration of a Five of Diamonds is that having that struggle with lack of value over something, or being stuck in seeing it in just how it is only for your benefit. How can you take that and benefit for more, find your service within it? And that's the challenge. And not to mention, we are in that second deacon today of Libra. So we are looking at that Uranus energy and being really an innovation to get to the problem, to solving the problem through this eclectic means. It's such gorgeous energy. It's out of the box. It's you bouncing off of this eccentric, um, eccentric nature of who you are. People often want to know, is it genius or madness? Because it is so out there and shocking. It can be disruptive in a good way and in a not so good way. That's that Venus Uranus energy. It's captivating. You're a diamond. You are in it to sort that through, grabbing those opportunities as the cardinal air sign that you are. It's really pretty beautiful. So, yeah, it is having vision beyond the five senses. So, how are you sharing that? And how can you share it? Hanging on to yourself while stimulating creativity in others without giving yourself away, without giving all of your eggs out of your basket so that you're left with nothing. You've got to figure out how that creating or stimulating creativity in others actually builds you as well through that collaboration. It's a lot of sharing and a lot of listening as well as speaking. Okay, so let's see what you get for the Spirit and Nature card. Eight of Clubs. So the Eight of Clubs is this lofty thinking card. It's Rahu. So we are looking at the chart of the day as this whole thing for you, Five of Diamonds. We're going to look to your ecliptic and your Rahu, because I think in that you are going to figure out how to get there from here. The Eight of Clubs is the Chariot card. So this is like you getting it done in the best way possible. The Chariot card is this combination of mind, body, and spirit, and knowing exactly where to take it. It's so much energy and vigor that you can overcome anything. It's a perfect card for you to have here. It's lofty thinking, so you're really going to want to think before you act. It is considering all sides of everything. It is beautiful stability. So What do you have in your Rahu position? Five of diamonds. You have the Four of hearts. Beautiful card for you to have there. That is you going out, making beautiful emotional stability connections. It's you finding your stability. Perhaps you've created a sacred space. Maybe you are putting the finishes touches on that, where you've got a beautiful nook to do that meditation and deeper thinking, or however you find that, whether it's a walk in the woods to clear your head, whatever it takes to get unstuck, because that's the downside or the reversal of a Four of Hearts, that catch 22. It brings in your Mercury card and the High Priestess. So it's really channeling that message from above, accepting the seeds of how you get there from here through that High Priestess, and having that balance, emotional balance, and be able to articulate under that Mercury. Being an air sign, you understand the significance of this for your Libra-ness. It's beautiful energy that you've got here to work with. So, yeah, just remember that this is to build your confidence and your natural force of nature that you are, and how to keep your balance through that, right? And to really take a look and dive deep into what needs to be deeply thought about around the collaboration. So we've looked at Rahu, and we want to know how you might take your actions. So we're going to look to your Sun, Mars, and the Rahu position for that. So we know that you've got the Four of Hearts in the Rahu. You've got the Queen of Spades in your Sun. And for Mars, it's the Nine of Diamonds. So this is really that energy of putting in that effort to channel that High Priestess for you. And you want to go and look and see what planets you have in those areas as well, in those card placements. The Queen of Spades is just this real no bullshit queen, but she can be a struggle, that feminine energy that's kind of harsh talking. You can really undermine your well-being with that card if it's in the lower vibration. So you really want to understand that any bitter or harsh talk to yourself is really being misdirected. You want to get out of that mode and get into the mode of looking at that and seeing it as one of your triggers. So when you get triggered by either the Queen of Spades, or you've got the Two of Spades on your ecliptic, so it's about making those remedies and cures, which is why it's difficult and why that voice in your head is always undermining. We all have it, but some more than others. And this is something that you are here to work on. You've got, coming out of left field, that possible catch 22 of the Six of Spades. So sometimes you're choosing things that you think are good for you, but in reality, they turn out that they're not exactly right. And that's where your Five of Diamonds comes into being. And for you, with your overlying card on your Five of Diamonds is that Three of Spades. So in that, it is all about finding your true grit. So you've got this ball of figuring that out. And it's great that you are of the diamond suit, because you've got that ability to really see your skills and talents and how you make a finances and how you value exactly that. So finding the value within. So this year they are suggesting giving you the opportunity to take a closer look at how you are able to share what's going on with you and how that stimulates your own creativity by stimulating it in others. Give it some deep thought. Spruce up your sacred space with that Four of Hearts. Really delve into that and know that that's where you're going to find your life ecliptic path. You know, you've got all of this need for the remedies and cures for that Three of Spades. And also in your chart of the day or the year, whenever, look for that Three of Spades, because those are key moments for you to be paying closer attention. Those overlying cards are just as much as your path as the rest of the chart. So do look there as well. All right, let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. Flying Broom. I can let go of my mistakes. So that might be a real clue as to turning down the volume on that Queen of Spades just long enough so that you can wrap your brain around the chatter and settle into something more of a cleaner message for you to dig into the remedy and cure for. All of that harsh talk, self-talk, can do a lot of damage and undermining your vibration. So in order to raise your vibration, you got to wrap your brain around what to look for. So it's what to look for whenever that self-talk is coming, that negativity in any way. Pull the thread on that and question what's coming up for you. Why, what desire or impulse, what block is it that started that message? Accept it and understand that it is a mirrored part of you that's ready to be healed. That's your ecliptic, that Two of Spades, and that you can ask your guides to help you. Just do it with gratitude and the best of intentions, and ask for clarity and balance. It will come. All right. Nice message for you. Happy birthday. Okay. So, carpe diem, everyone. Let's stay kind and curious as you journey creatively.